Let me get closer here, because this is something you need to hear in your spirit. It's not an easy task. It took years to become you. Years of training, years of lies over and over again. And how can you know differently if your whole foundation is on a lie? It's what you were taught from a child. It's like your name. I was taught that from a child. How about this? That's the name that your flesh gave your flesh. Your mother in the flesh gave your name. Your father in the flesh gave your name. Everybody call your flesh your name. Okay, that's the name of your flesh. But what is your name? There's only one name. You are the Word of God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, that Word. And it dwelt among us as the Son of the living God, that Word. You are the dwelling of the Word of our Heavenly Father. Contaminated of the other words. This is why the Father says you must have a single mind. You must cast down imaginations of all these other suggestions of how you think it should work. I think it should work this way. Maybe you're naked. Maybe you're sick. The feelings of the flesh got to be cast down. They're going to fight for birthright to stay as it is. Wait a minute. I'm your flesh. I'm going to hurt. Don't you feel me now? Don't you feel me now? Don't you feel me now? And against the most intensified pain, speak against it. No, I don't feel it. Okay, I'm not operating in the feelings of my flesh. It can hurt, but we got things to do. I'm taking it with me. And let it follow you. Get out the bed. Go walking. And it follows you. And they have to, oh my God, they're not acknowledging me, so now I have to go. I showed it to my wife once. She had a terrible headache. And she wanted so badly to go to the store to get some pills. I said, no, you got to fight against this. Or you'll be taking this same test over and over again for the rest of your life. You got to come to a point where you can't operate with your feelings. And before she knew it, didn't even know when it happened, the migraine was gone. But she had to suffer. Because it's going to make you want to acknowledge, don't you feel me? Don't you see what's happening? Look, the bill's unpaid. Look, aren't you hurting? Look. Can't you hear? Can't you see? I don't operate by that. I operate by the word of the Heavenly Father who says, all your needs, I got them. All your cares, I got them. Cast your cares upon me, because if you're keeping yourself, you're going to get gray hair. You're not going to change anything because you got the cares. Cast your cares upon me. I care for you. You be about my business, I take care of yours. Is this not what Jesus Christ did with his family? Give him over to the Father. At the end, he says, listen, mother in the flesh. Here's another one of my disciples in the flesh. Watch over her. That's your mother now. He acknowledged her, but he didn't stay beneath her, because she wasn't under the voice of the Father. She was under other voices. No, don't die. No, you ain't crying. What are you crying about? I got to do this. So the final close is this. As with fire, you're going to be tried. You're not going to just all of a sudden say, oh, I'm not all of that. No, you're going to be tried. Because all that has to see if you really know who you are. It has to see. Like the same scene that the young man had to walk and sacrifice his only son. And God says, now I know. His flesh, he had to fight his flesh, walking his little boy down to that mountain and walk up that mountain and watching the boy look around for something, put the boy up there while the boy crying, Dad, seriously? And hold the knife back. He had to fight the flesh saying, this can't be God telling you to kill your own son when he promised you. He had to fight all of those words. Where you going, my son, says the wife. He had to fight all of that. Why are you going up there? Where's the sacrifice? All the words. In spite of what he failed, he had to deny that. So it's not going to be an easy task. This is why the Father says, this man right here, he's going to be the father of faith. Abraham is. This one right here. Because of what he demonstrated at that point. He took everything he cared about and he put it on the altar. But guess what? There's one greater than Abraham now. It was Jesus Christ. Because when you get to your life, he thought that David was the man. Oh, go ahead and try him. He's not going to switch out on me. We We saw David was a man. Then he tried Job. Then Job, he's a man. Matter of fact, he called Satan himself. Have you tried Job? Okay, I'll try him. Tried him. Everything was good with Job. Oh, things come, things go. Bless the Lord. I came here naked. I don't need things. But when he touched a man's body for his health, Job started crying. Yeah, I wish I was never born. And God had to speak to him for 3 chapters. Were you there? When I put the stars up in the sky at nighttime, I know what I'm doing. This is working together for the good. Don't question me and my integrity, as I don't know who I am. I told you all things are working for the good. It's trying you, man. It's settling you. I said after you have suffered for a while, you'll be settled. Because it's not about the suffering. It's about your identity. And knowing who you are. Because when you know that the Father supplies all you need according to His riches and glory, you don't have nothing to worry about when it's concerning things. Because the Father's riches and glory are unlimited. He creates everything. He gives the minds to people. He has the hearts of kings, turns them any way He wants to. He does what He wants to do. How can you say, I don't have enough, or I'm feeling? How can you say that? Only when you don't know who you are. And that's an embarrassment to the presence of my Heavenly Father now. Because He has shown you too much. So, final words are these. It's the beginning of the rebirth. First is knowing that you're not who you think you are. You're more than that. Now let's continue the journey and understanding what must be done next. And until we meet again, you can find us on www.sonsofgodchurch.org or see us on Facebook. But we'll see you here again at the same time. Every week, before Monday morning, we will be posting. We look forward to talking with you then, sons of God. And until then, ponder on this word, that you are the Word of God. And what are you going to do about it? Let's learn how. Until then, you be blessed.